Welcome everybody, NFTparent here, back for another video on this Monday. Gonna mix it up a little bit, gonna do some news, then I'm gonna go through how I find NFT projects that I'm interested in. I've had a lot of people reach out being like, what do I do? What do you look for? So I'm gonna show you some of the free stuff that I use to find what I'm interested in, find what's popular, find what to look at, what's coming out. So I'm gonna go into a little bit of that, and then we'll do a finish it up with one project review. So let's start out with Bored Ape Yacht Club. So they kind of did a little tease here. First, they sent out a tweet that said apes. They meant to put this out. They said finally they had the mobile game competition leaderboard information. They put who were the top leaderboards for the game that they had between mutants and bored apes that they put out. And they put out the APEFest dates. And they also had a little tease. So they showed this picture here. So, you go on to read, it talks about the leaderboard, what the people were going to win and everything. And then you go down a little further and it talks about ApeFest, which is going to be June instead of what it was last year, later in the year, October, the end of October, since the NFT New York City moved up their dates. It said the ApeFest was going to move up as well for 2022. So you've got June 20th through the 23rd in New York City. Says they've locked down a sick venue in downtown Manhattan for 4 days, so it's going to be good. I mean, they've been doing a lot. And then it talked about Yuga Labs, which is the ones that created Bored Apes, has been growing a lot. It says they've almost quadrupled their staff over the past month. It says over the next weeks they'll be seeing more and more new faces. So that's cool that they're just growing and growing, and they put some of the new partners with their Twitter handles and everything if you want to follow them, get some more news. Then it said the header image for this post, that's something else. Can't talk about that. Gordo will get mad. So some people are seeing this and saying, oh, Super Bowl commercial. Some people are saying movie, cartoon. Some are saying, it's just another drop coming, maybe ape coins coming out. So there's a lot of rumors. Nobody really knows, but it does kind of look like a claymation type thing. It could be a commercial. I thought the first thing when I saw it was kind of like a movie or cartoon type thing. But you see the FOMO sign back here, which is also on the Bored Ape Yacht Club's homepage. If you look at the Bored Ape Yacht Club, the actual club on the outside, they have a window with that exact one that says FOMO on it. So it's like he's sitting inside and that's behind him. So nobody knows really what this brings, but it's always exciting when Bored Ape Yacht Club teases something, because they've done some really good stuff and everything they've done has been great. So when they're going to come out with something, it's big for the whole NFT community, not just people part of the club. But I love the Bored Ape Yacht Club and I can't wait to see what comes next. Let me know what you think is going to come up. All right, so we have a lot of people that ask me, what do you look for when you're looking at NFT projects? So I'm going to go through some of the cheap, free things. Actually, let's not say cheap. Let's go with free things that I look at. So one of the first things I always tell people to check out, of course, I'm always showing you the websites of things. Always look at the website to get an idea of what the art looks like, this and that. But I always check out the Discords where you can find a lot of information. I just happen to be on the Fame Ladies Discord here, which I love the Fame Ladies squad. So, you've got almost all Discords have announcements you can click on, and you can scroll down to the bottom and it shows the latest announcements. It's got, community announcements. They do scam alerts and everything. You've got, official links, but then you've got general where people go in and talk and everything, and you can ask questions. It shows the administrator and the moderators here, so you can ask a lot of questions. Talks about, you can give suggestions. It's just a good place to go. Talks about sales listings. Good place to go just to find out all about the project. They usually show what they've sold, listings, talks about pricing, but you can ask questions. You can communicate with all the other people that are part of the project and people interested in the project. And it's just a great place to go. So definitely check out the Discord. Make sure people are active in it. Make sure they will answer your questions. See if people are excited about the project. So that's one place to go even before it even comes out. Or if it's one you're looking at secondary, still jump in and see what's going on. Now, I've talked about this before. I use OpenSea. I use the activity and the ranking. So if you go under stats on OpenSea, you can click rankings and it'll show you the most popular by volume, by price. You can adjust it what you want. Then I like activity, and I went down here and clicked Ethereum so I could see those, and it just shows live as they're selling what's popular. So if you're looking to jump into something, maybe do a flip, this is a good place to see what people are buying a lot of right now, and you can see if each price goes up. But you can just scan down here and see what they went for. I mean, it obviously shows how many minutes ago it sold, who it went to, but I just like to look at what's the project, what's the price, even when I'm just looking for something like, oh, that art looks cool, or that sounds interesting, the name of that, and you can click on these, like say Metaskulls, you click on that, And then all of a sudden it takes you right to the site. You see how many there are, floor price, the page everybody's seen. But I like this activity page. If you go to the rankings, I'll show you here. Click on rankings, and it shows you by volume. It has them here, but you can change it to 24 hours, and then it'll do what's up the most in 24 hours. NFT Worlds is rocking right now. You've got Raid Party Heroes. There's a lot of them here, but it shows just in the last 24 hours, the NFT Worlds is up almost 600%. It shows the volume, floor price, but you can adjust it by chains, categories. You can go by 7-day percentage, what they're doing. So now it shows you Eyes of Fashion is the highest 7-day change, and then Flower Girls has been doing great. So I look at this. This is free for everybody. Get on OpenSea and check out theirs. And you can explore here by different things, but I use the stats a lot. Rarity Tools, another thing I mentioned that I use. So it shows the newest collections added right when you get on, but you can go to all collections and type in what you're looking for. You can go to upcoming, but if you get on a collection, like say we click on Clone X, you can get on there and you can see exactly, tells you how many are in total, 18,809. The floor price is 15.7, and you can sort by rarity. You can sort by price low to high, which is what I do a lot. I usually click low to high, and I go here for buy now because I may not want to do the auction ones. I'm just looking at what's for sale I could buy right now, and this isn't always up to date. I mean, it's pretty good, but sometimes it lags behind by 15 minutes, even an hour sometimes, depending how fast the project's selling. But you can click on it, and then you can go view on OpenSea and see if it's actually available for that price, which this one is, and then you can look at details about it. But I definitely check out Rarity Tools because it just lets you know. It shows you, this is number 16178, but the rarity of it is 11842. So it lets you know right here. I can see, in the top line, I can get a 9,000 rank for 16 ETH. So, that's the type of thing I look at. And then I also use Rarity Sniper for the same type of thing, but they have some different collections that aren't all on Rarity Tools. And they also have their featured collections and upcoming. So the thing to remember about upcoming is, I like Rarity Sniper for that because it shows you, Solana collections, ETH collections, and you can do it by the dates. If you do the calendar here, it'll go by dates. See, February 6th, all these are dropping. And it tells you if it's Sol, if it's ETH, if it's Matic. And then you go down here and you see, hey, in a few days, February 8th, these are all going to drop. And it's pretty good about telling you the price. It's got the website, the Twitter. So this is another way to see what's coming. NFT drop, the NFT calendar I use to see what's coming up. Just realize the ones at the top doesn't mean they're the most popular. Those are usually, if you see promoted, that means they pay to get up at the top. So just remember that. It doesn't mean they're the most popular. They're just willing to spend some money. So those are things I look at. I'll dive more into some of the paid ones and other things I look at to actually pick out what I'm going to buy. But I mean, just to get a rough start, I start out with Discords, but I kind of did leave out Twitter. I mean, Twitter's kind of where the whole community gets together. So a lot of times just my Twitter feed, something will pop up like, I didn't see that project. I want to look into that. So then I look at Twitter, then I jump into the Discord of the project I'm interested in. And if I'm looking at other things, I jump into the rankings and activity. Then I check out Rarity Tools if it's something that's already been out. If I'm looking at secondary to see, what the rarities are. Same thing with Rarity Sniper. And then if I'm looking for future things, I jump on the calendars for upcoming on there, or I jump on this NFT calendar and cycle through this and see and read more about it. So that's what I look for when looking what to buy. We'll get more into how I pick what I'm going to buy and what other people say they use also. I wanted to do a quick little one. I had some people ask about Capsule House, which I didn't know much about, so I jumped on there and looked. It is a iconic Japanese gachapon toys, it says. I didn't really know what that was, but it's taking inspiration from those toys that were iconic in Japan. 10,000 unique NFT capsules, all access pass to the Capsuleverse. So I haven't done too much of stuff with like anime. My daughter's really into anime, but these kind of reminded me of anime characters. It says it's 10,000 NFTs, digital version of the collectible toys popular in Japan with over 120 variants. Holding a capsule grants you future drops to the team as well as access to the expansion of the Capsuleverse. So I just wanted to show these. People were asking, I get people that want some not cheap projects, but some that aren't super expensive. I mean, these are definitely pricey at 1.94, but for a lot of people in the space, they're still affordable. They did sell out, so the website's a good place, capsulehouse.io, to check out more about it, and you can read about their roadmap. about the different capsules, but people just asked me to show this and they were wondering about it a little bit. But yes, I do think it is very cool art. I haven't done a ton of research to, I mean, obviously this is all just not financial advice, it's just for entertainment purposes, but I still want to do more research before I would look into buying them for myself, because I just kind of jumped on. But I do like the website. They did sell out fairly fast. And I do like the art, and I know a lot of people are into anime type stuff, so I thought these were super cute. My daughter thought they were neat looking also. So definitely check out Capsule House and see if it's something you're interested in. It says they are listed on Rarity Tools, so that's another one. Verified on OpenSea. That's good to see. When you see they're verified, you know you're getting a legit project. Somebody's not copying it, so make sure. I always try to click on the OpenSea on the actual website of the page to know I'm going to go to the OpenSea, and you can see that blue check mark means it's verified. But these are really cool, so check out Capsule House and see if it's something you're interested in. But I'll do more tutorials. If you're interested, please let me know what you look at, what you use for free projects for when you're going to buy. And I hope everybody has a great Monday, and I'll have another Women's Wednesday show coming up soon. I'm NFTparent on all social medias, NFTparent.io. Please subscribe, like, reach out to me. I want to know what you're looking at, what you want to see, and what you're excited about. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.